Hello, my beautiful, handsome individuals. Today we have another pick a card reading on how do people see you. This could be someone that you're thinking about, or this could be people in general, right? We're talking the good, the bad, the damn, I didn't know I was giving off that vibe. And if you can handle the truth with love, pick your pile. All right, so I'm going to shuffle some oracle cards first. There are going to be 4 groups for you to choose from. Got the first one, second, third, and fourth. I'm going to put these up on the screen for you to pick your pile. So you pause whatever you're drawn to. If you're drawn to more than one, there could be messages in there, right, from multiple people, or, you could change depending on who you're interacting with, right? So first option, gentleness. Second option is crescent. The third option is amber. And the fourth option is flow. All right, so they will be up on the screen. Remember, this is the perception from people. This is not your identity, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest, and I will see you at your group. Hi, group 1. You chose this card, gentleness. Right? Some of you might have water in your chart, water sign energy coming through. Let's get the general vibe or the essence, the main energy, first impression that you give others. Okay, we've got salvation. Right, Spirit, tell me about group 1. What's the first impression? Oops. What is the first impression for group 1? Legacy. Group 1, you're known for your gentleness, your very helping nature. All right, that's the first thing that people notice about you. You are someone that likes to help others. You're not afraid of people's shadow. That could be a part of your legacy. You've done that for a while. Some of you could be in the helping profession. Some of you could be into photography. Right? But there is something about you're known for this. You're known for helping. Okay. Now, let me pull your tarot and then we'll get into a little bit more about you, right? What's the first impression for my group 1 in spirit? What's the first impression? Right? 6 of Cups. You're very childlike in your nature. You like to have fun. Right? Children like you. Older people like you. People just like you, period. Right? Some of you could have little ones. If you have little ones, you're seen as a good mother. You're trying to guide your children on the right path. 37 could be significant for some of you. All right, what's the energy? Once people get to know you, what do they think? The 2 of Swords in the reverse, all right? That you make up your mind. You're not one to dilly-dally or get lost in the sauce, okay? It's like you know what you want. You're going to go get it. That's part of who you are. Let's put these up here. All right. What are the qualities in you that people admire? Strength. They admire your strength, your courage. Again, they see you as a very determined yet gentle individual. Apologies. All right. What is something that they misunderstand, or what is a misconception about you? The world. The world, huh? Death. So a misconception about you is that you've got it figured out, that and not that you don't, but that you've accomplished a chapter, or that this is your final, what do you call it? Okay. Respectfully and without offending, group one, people think that you're kind of in this place where you've ended something, you've transformed, and it's like you haven't attained a level of success, or it's kind of like this is it for you. Whatever situation you're in, that's it. I don't know why I'm getting Hanged Man vibes, but Hangman in reverse. All right, let's see. What is it that people envy in you? Or what's the source of envy? The Seven of Wands in the reverse, that you're unbothered. You're unbothered. You don't give a shit. You're like, what? All right. What they don't say to your face, let's see. What do they not say to your face? They're thinking it, but they're not saying it. The Four of Wands. That they celebrate you. They admire your success, that you are someone that's very solid, very stable. All right, what's group number one, social energy? What's their essence? What's their essence? The Nine of Pentacles. You are so unbothered, group one. I like your energy. Okay. You're someone that you're on your way. You're successful. You have your shit together. You've made it. You're in this place in life where you've undergone a lot of changes, a lot of transformation, and you still want more. And some people are under the misunderstanding or the impression that that's it for you. This is all you're going to achieve. And not because they doubt it, but because they think that you're content where you're at. All right. Now, some of you might be single, or they see you as someone that you're either a single parent or you're just single. And but they don't tell you to your faces, like, why are you not married? Why are you not in a relationship? Or why don't you want a legacy? Don't you want, like, you're such a good person. How come you're single? I'm getting, it's none of their damn business, right? Sheesh. All right. Let's look at what they think. Let's tell you a little bit more. You thought that was it? No, there's more. Spirit. What's the first impression of my group one? What's the first impression? Ascetic. All right. Seeker of self-restraint, abstinence, purification. Yeah, I'm getting strongly that this is like my single group. Mother, single mothers, or something about mother, what do you call it? You're someone that fights for others, right? That's the vibe that you give off. That's the main essence. You're worried about saving the world. Some of you, again, your mothers, or you're single mothers, or you're very connected to your mother. And it's like you are constantly rescuing others, or you're there showing support for others. Some of you could be in helping professions like nursing, social services, like you do something for the greater good. The Builder. You could work in construction, right? There's something you're building. Some of you, maybe you are in construction. Handyman, outdoor work, electrician, mechanic, builds homes, buildings. Job can be dangerous. You don't have to necessarily work in construction, but whatever you do makes a difference. It's about structure. You bring structure, stability into the world of others. You're very disciplined. The Joker, you have a good sense of humor also. Okay. What is the energy after people get to know you? What do they think about you once they get to know you? Why the Two of Swords in the reverse? Death. Yeah, that there is, once you make up your mind, there's no changing your mind. It's like, that's it. Scorpio energy, Two of Wands. You have the key. Before you make any decision, you need to have all your facts in a row. King of Swords reverse, Knight of Wands. Some of you might be a little bit too harsh with your communication. You're very direct. It's like you're kind of a contradiction, group one, because on the one hand, you're very gentle, very loving. And this could be maybe with vulnerable individuals or children. You have a very mothering, a very nurturing side, regardless of your gender. But when it comes to other people and their bullshit, you're one to quickly cut off and be like, fuck off. We don't do that around here. Okay. All right. Spirit, tell me, what is the quality that they admire in group number 1 here with strength? We got Leo and Capricorn on the table so far. What do they admire about group 1? The 8 of Wands. Okay. That you move quickly, that you communicate well, that you're fun. Okay. You're serious when you have to be serious, but you let your hair down when you have to. All right. The Hermit. You also need your space. You need your distance. You're very wise. Got the Empress. You protect your energy. Four of Swords. Some of you might go into hiding or seclusion at times. Like you don't want to be bothered. My apologies if you hear the noise in the background. They're doing stuff outside. Like the lawn. All right. So yeah. So you're unbothered. You're very strong. Some of you have athletic ability, or the job that you do requires strength. Some of you might be pretty large in size here. Not, I don't mean like large in a bad way, but I mean like you might have stature, or those of you that work in construction, perhaps like you're very strong, physically strong. All right, let's see. What is a misconception about my group number 1? Tell me about the world. What's the misconception here? Good Lord, these people. All right, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Knight of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Cups. What is a misconception? I need a clarifier for this one. What is a misconception about my group number 1, the world with the Page of Pentacles? That you're forever wanting to learn something, or that you're not going to learn, or you're done learning. Hold on. What is going on here? The Moon reversed. The Lovers reversed. The Six of Wands reversed. A misconception also here is that people think that you could do more, but that you're not, that you might have some fears regarding perhaps like pursuing education or stepping into a new role or starting something new. Again, there's this sense of you've accomplished something. This is where you're staying, that you want to learn things, you want to know about things, or you might have information about things, but you're not using it to create something new or to have a new reality, if that makes sense. You want to go your own way. And people think that that's what you want, right? Like to just go your own way in a way you do. But that misconception is that you've got it all figured out and that you're done, that you don't want to learn it anymore, or that you don't want to embark on something new. Now, what they envy here with the Seven of Wands reversed is that you don't want to fight. You're not confrontational. If it doesn't give to you, if you're not happy, you leave it alone. King of Wands reversed. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I get it. So another thing that what they envy is because you're so unbothered, some of you humble yourselves a lot, even though you're a person of legacy and status. You're someone that doesn't let things get to your head, or you're not one that thinks you know more than the others. It's like you've got this very humble but assertive energy. Okay. Yeah. You don't want to fight. You don't want to engage, especially with people. If they come at you all kinds of incorrect, you're like, okay, bye. I'm not entertaining you. All right. So yeah, you're very humble. Hold on. Tell me about group 1. What do people not say to my group one's face? What are they thinking but not saying to their face? Oops, 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 oops. The Hanged Man reversed. I told you, I was feeling this. Ace of Pentacles reversed. The Magician. People are wondering, again, why, if you're single, they're wondering why you're delaying getting married, or why you're hard to catch, or why you choose to remain single, perhaps. Like there's something about like not wanting to be trapped. All right. If it's not about marriage or being in a relationship with someone, this is about, are you done celebrating? Or so you had that success under your belt. Is that all you're going to do? People are wondering what else is in store for you. Like, okay, group one. So what are you doing next? So you have this under your belt, but what else is there? What else are you going to do? Well, none of their business, but they do wonder that. Okay. What is your social energy here for my group ones? Tell me about the Nine of Pentacles. You're on your way. You're making it. You're successful. Temperance. You're healing. Some of you, if you are single, the vibe that you give off is that you are in alignment here. The High Priestess reversed. The Five of Swords. You're cleaning up some type of mess here. The Emperor reversed. Cleaning up your social standing. Cleaning up your reputation of maybe keeping to yourself. Here with the High Priestess reversed. Some of you have been conflicted about whether to put yourself out there or not, especially when it comes to dating and just connections in general. Right? But essentially, this is who you are. You're the Nine of Pentacles in Temperance. That's your true essence, which is being independent, being in a place where you're healed emotionally, physically. And if you don't feel that you are, that's where you're headed. I do. I love your vibe. All right. So that is how people view you, or how the person you're thinking about views you. We're going to get a little bit gossipy over here. Okay. We're going to talk about specifically what the hell they saying. All right, Spirit. What is a gossip around my group? Number one, what do people think? What do they think, or what do they say? Clout chaser. You do stuff for attention. False alarm. Exaggerated panic. All right. What do they do for my group one? Situationship. No filter. Swipe right. All right. So group one, they're saying that you are picky. Okay. DM slide. They think that you're picky. All right. That you want attention, that you like getting attention, especially if you're like on dating apps, or this could be like someone that you're dating. Here with false alarm, they think that you dramatize things. Okay. You tend to make a big thing out of something small. And with situationship, they could think that you give mixed signals. Are you interested? Are you not interested? All right. No filter. You speak your truth. Yeah, they see you as someone that is very straightforward. It's like you don't care. You just let them have it. And then here with swipe right, online dating, instant attraction, digital romance, match found. Yeah, some of these people think that you are picky when it comes to love, or who you're getting to know. And that perhaps that's why you end up in situationships. If you don't resonate with that, this can indicate that you're someone that likes to post pictures for attention, and you don't have any filters, and it's like you need validation of some sort. All right, let's get you some advice. Spirit. For my group one, what advice do you have when it comes to how they are being viewed by others, or by this person they came to this reading for? Doing nothing is fine too. Yeah, you're so You don't give a shit, do you? So you failed. So what? You're like, I don't care. I don't even care. I see advice. Stop doing so much. Yeah, you're like, some of you are overwhelmed. You might get a lot of messages, a lot of attention. There's a lot of things to do on your list, and you're like, oh my gosh. All right. Don't turn back. Yeah. Don't turn back. Don't go back there. If there's a lot of stuff going on around you, you're being advised to release it. Don't do anything. Take a break. All right. So, my group ones, thank you so much for spending some time with me today. If this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye. Hello, my beautiful heights. I'm group number 2. Those of you that chose the crescent moon. All right. So, some of you, maybe you're a Pisces or a Cancer. So you could be someone that is very emotional, very in tune with your senses, psychic, intuitive. Let's see. What is your vibe? Spirit. When it comes to my group number 2, what's their essence? What's their vibe? This is just getting the general feel for what people or the person that you came to this reading for, what they think about you, how they see you. All right. How is the vibe of my group 2? We've got submerged, number 44. You're very deep, very introspective. You could be into music, painting, doing something creative. Music could be quite therapeutic. You could be into swimming or fishing. Very watery energy. All right, Spirit. What's the essence of my group number 2? What is their personality here? Determination with number 6. My apologies if you hear the background noise. They're doing stuff outside, sawing and yard work. Okay, so you're someone that's very determined, but you can get easily distracted or sidetracked. That's something that you could struggle with. Number 446 could be significant. That could be somebody's age. 6 connects to the lovers with a Gemini in tarot. Or 6th house could also be Virgo, right? The 6th sign of astrology. So yeah, you've got a lot of creativity in you, but you tend to get overwhelmed with details, or you're someone that pays attention to details. Like very, very, very much so. But determination, maybe you need to work on your determination. Okay, hold on. Let's get your tarot. Spirit. When it comes to my group number 2, what's the first impression people get from my group 2? What's the first impression? The Empress, that you are loving, you're nurturing, you're attractive, regardless of gender. What is the energy after people get to know you? What vibe do they get from you after getting to know you? The 2 of Wands. Okay. That you're in between, that you're looking for the next best thing, the next big opportunity. All right. What qualities do they admire in you, group 3? What qualities do people admire? The Knight of Cups, that you're very poetic, very romantical, very sweet, and that you're very generous. You're generous. You show your love. You're a shower. Okay. Now, what is a misconception about you? Or what do people misunderstand about you? The Magician. Okay. Some people might think that you're like, because of all this moon activity and watery stuff, some of you could resonate, like have intuitive gifts. I think I mentioned that earlier. They think that maybe you're a witch or that you are into alchemy. What is it that they envy about you? Six of Pentacles. How giving, how generous you are. You are the type to give without expecting in return. But it always comes back to you is the thing. Whatever you put out there comes back to you, and you're not trying to get it back. It just happens. Okay, what do they not tell you to your face? Spirit, what do they not tell my group to their face? Strength, that you're very strong. Some of you, maybe you were thinking about choosing group 1. All right. Different deck altogether, but same cards being pulled. All right, what is your social energy? What is group 2's social energy, their vibe? King of Cups. You're just a big old love bug, aren't you? Yes, you are. Okay. 3 of Pentacles, 9 of Swords, a Page of Wands. You're someone that thinks about solutions. Here with determination, you get lost in the sauce at times, but you always come back down and you figure out problems, right? Solution to problems. Let's look at your character. All right, Spirit, when it comes to my group 1, how are they perceived? Tell me about the first impression here with the Empress. Tell me about the first impression. Clergy, guardians of faith, religion, morality, compassion, sacred mission. They think that you are someone that is infinitely loving. All right, perhaps that you're a very compassionate individual. You care a lot about others, that you have morals, okay? You're seen in a very favorable light, group 2. All right. The independent one. Strong-minded woman or man, values own company, refuses to settle, hard to win over, can be stubborn. Okay. Kind of, sort of. Let's pull one more. I'm getting duality in this group here with the 2 of Wands. The boring one. Don't get offended. Hold on. All right. Bland conversationalist, uninterested in new things, monotone speech, lacks social skills, party pooper. I'm sorry I pulled it, but I am getting duality here, you guys. All right, so they see you as here with the submerged. Sometimes you are someone that is very lively, very energetic. You like to talk, you like to get out there. And then at times you're like, oh, leave me alone. I don't know how to speak. I don't know how to talk. Or especially if you've got things to do, you're determined. You want to do things like, not have any expectations placed on you, if you will. But you are a very loving person, okay? That is interesting. Quite a turn it took. So let's get you more. Hold on. Tell me about the 2 of Wands, Spirit. When people get to know my group 2, what is the vibe? What do people think after getting to know my group 2s? 7 of Pentacles. You're someone that's very patient. You're waiting. They see you as maybe you take a little bit of a, 8 of Cups, 2 of Swords, Knight of Wands, Ace of Wands. They see you as always changing your mind about what you want to do. Okay. It's like, oh, oops, not that one. You're very enthusiastic at times about what you want to do, and then you lose interest because you get lost in the details or you get lost in the sauce. And it could be a mentality thing. Maybe it could be your upbringing. It could be your religion, your faith. It's like you're striving to be independent, maybe independent from how you were raised, independent from a certain mentality. And you're determined to break through those patterns, but you have difficulty. It's like you're waiting for the right opportunity. And some people see you as maybe procrastinating, or you're focused on one thing and then you lose interest and then your focus goes somewhere else. It's like you're always coming up with a plan or something like, okay, what else do I need to focus on? What else should I do? 3 of Pentacles. Yeah. They see you as a team player. You show up, you're dedicated, you're loving again, but Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. So you're not one that likes to gossip. You tend to shut it down or leave that right here. Maybe that's why they see you as boring. Not that you're boring, or they don't see you as boring, period. They see you as maybe you don't like to engage in gossip or drama. You avoid it. Okay, it's like gossipy individuals, bad habits also, right? People that like to smoke and drink and do all the things, maybe it goes against how you were raised or it goes against your beliefs, right? So that's why they are like, okay, you're so good looking, you're such a good person, but you don't want to come out and party with us, group number two, what's up? So something like that. So, yeah, let's get you more here on what qualities do they admire here with the Knight of Cups? They admire the way that you express yourself. You're very gentle. Tell me about Knight of Cups. What do they admire from my group twos? Judgment. How you can call people out on their bullshit in a loving way. Scorpio energy. You're very deep with your words. You're very wise also. Again, but there's something about you being independent and ever changing, always looking for your happiness, for your fulfillment, for what satisfies you. And, there's nothing wrong with that. But they admire how you can, with compassion, call people out on their bullshit and kind of express a truth or express something to them in a loving manner. For some of you, you could be good at playing an instrument or a singer. I'm getting something about your voice. You have a very soothing voice. Your message, how you communicate, how you express yourself. People like hearing you. Okay. Tell me, maybe that's why with the boring one, it's and the independent one, this is something about like soothing, giving ASMR vibes, something like that. Okay. Now, what is a misunderstanding here with a magician? Why the magician? Magician is also connected to expression, and it's Mercury. It is Virgo and Gemini energy. Tell me about the magician. What is a misconception about my group twos? Two of Swords. A misconception here. Oh. That you doubt your intuition, that you doubt your abilities, that perhaps you're someone that fears, for example, spirituality. You have spiritual gifts, but you shut them down because of it goes against the grain or it goes against how you were raised. Tell me about the magician with the Two of Swords, or that maybe you are someone that can manifest, but you doubt your abilities. Death and the Six of Swords. Yeah, that there's something about ever changing here. That you shut down your gifts. Yeah. That perhaps because you're overwhelmed or you've got a lot going on, that you don't tap into your gifts. Or that your abilities are changing, or that you're not utilizing them. Okay. Something that people fail to see about you, group two, is that you're someone that's been through something very difficult. And you're still in the healing phase. Right? They're just seeing the version of you that has already evolved. They didn't get to see you before your evolution, if you will. Some of you went through some serious things that were painful, that perhaps you have scars over still, and it's made you who you are. This I feel like from you guys, you have an infinite love for others, regardless of their misbehaviors or whatever it is. However their ass is showing up, you still have love. You still hold space for people, and you're very giving, unconditionally given. And that's something that people are envious of. How is group two so giving? Why is group two so generous? They think that maybe you have a hidden agenda by being this generous. Tell me what the Six of Pentacles, Spirit. What's a misconception here? Or what's the envy here? The Tower. How you have managed to blow up. How you have managed to transmute something. And like I said, I feel like some of you have been through some bullshit. You know what I mean? Like you've had to reinvent yourself. You've healed. Even though, oh, sorry about showing her boobies. Good Lord. Okay, I forget this is the OG. She naked. So they envy that even though you've been through something very challenging, your world was turned upside down, you're still showing up as someone loving, someone generous. It's like nothing can hold you down. You've been through major transformation in your life, group 2, and you still show up. Other people would have given up the battle and you kept on and you've continued on. And that's what people want you to know. What they don't tell you to your face is that they admire your strength also. How you've been able to overcome challenges and setbacks, how you're still fearless. Tell me about strength, Spirit. What do they not tell my group 2 to their face? That you're resilient. They admire that also. I get admiration here, respect. Right? Yeah, 7 of Swords, the Emperor, Queen of Wands. You avoid people that are dishonest or people that are overly authoritarian. Right? You don't like messy people. You don't like drama, period. Your social energy here with the King of Cups is that you're quiet, but very loving, very nurturing. And it doesn't have to be like quiet that you never talk or anything. It's just that you are quite the observer. You tend to feel emotions very deeply. You're very empathic. Tell me about the King of Cups. What's their social energy? 6 of Wands. You are someone of respect, of status, of your reputation is important to you. People admire this about you. They admire your compassion, your generosity. The Devil, the 5 of Pentacles. To you, people that come from the darker energies find shelter. They find refuge in you. You don't give up on them. On the liars, the cheaters, right? You avoid people. You avoid getting involved as in forming relationships or connections with people like that. But you are someone that helps people that are lost with your compassion, with how you show up. Some of you, maybe you overcame addictions or some type of bad habit in the past. And that's also another thing that they admire about you, that you were able to get yourself out of that situation. Because like I said, some of you have been through massive transformation and you're on the other end. A lot of people that get to know you don't know all the bullshit, all the things, all the struggle that you had to go through. They just think that you are this amazing person, but they don't know all of the things that you had to go through to be this amazing person. All right. Overall, I get really good vibes from how they see you, group 2. So let's get a little bit more. All right. What's the gossip around you? You know what I mean? What is they saying? All right. Hold on while I clear the cards up. Where this goes over here. All right. For my group 2's, Spirit, what are they saying about my group 2? What are the masses saying? What is the gossip around my group? Oh shit, my group number 2. Let's just do it this way. It's a little thick. She thick. What are they saying about my group 2's? Swipe right. It's a match. For my group 2's, what are they saying? Shocking. You won't believe this story. Clickbait. What are they saying? Booked, busy. Broken promise. And catfish. Oh. All right. So group two, what they're saying is that you're picky. Maybe you did come from group one because there's some remnants here. You might want to go check it out. Don't have to. But yeah, with swipe right, it's like you are out there. Maybe you're single, maybe you're out there matching. Not necessarily, but I'm getting that you are someone that they think that you're someone very busy that finds it difficult to stick to schedules, or it's difficult, for example, if you have an appointment, if you have a business, it's difficult to get an appointment with you. You're out there doing stuff. Maybe you do content creation or something like that. But with clickbait, I don't know, you got someone upset out here in these streets. You promised them something and they didn't get it, or they're seeing a version of you that is different from what they're used to, that you don't keep your promises. I do want to clarify why, real quick. Spirit, why do we have clickbait? Why clickbait? Because that's about exaggerating truths or something like that. We've got the Page of Wands. It came out reversed, so some of you might be in a no contact situation with someone. Two of Swords reversed. They're not sure what to make of you. They don't believe something about you, something they read online, perhaps. Tell me about broken promises. Ooh. We've got the Four of Cups. Someone is feeling ignored or rejected. And the Five of Cups. Someone feels a loss or a disconnect with you, like you're missing in their life. The Devil reversed. Group one, I'm getting the energy of someone here that perhaps you detached from because they were not what you expected, and that's why you pulled your energy away. All right. Now, here with Catfish. Why Catfish? Because I'm asking what they're saying about you, and Catfish is that you're not true, that you are not your real, that you're not who you say you are. How do you want it to fall? Reversed. That you don't make the effort. Excuse me. What are they saying? This sounds like an envious, jealous bitch out here. A hurt bitch, no less. Okay. Tell me about the Page of Swords in the reverse. You got someone gossipy, stalking you, talking shit about you, group number two. They're very bothered by who you are. You're someone that's very busy. You've got things going on, and this is someone that misses your energy, misses your attention. Anyways, who gives a shit about them? Okay. Let's get you some advice. These bitches. All right. What is the advice for my group number two? Spirit, what is the advice? My advice to you, group two, is fuck them. Don't give a shit. Who cares? I mean, but let's see what Spirit says. Spirit, what advice do you have for them? Focus some fresh air. You failed. So what? Yeah, this is definitely connected to group one. Spread the love. Slowly but surely. All right. Yeah. Look, group two, you are someone that's very loving. You stand out. You might feel like an alien, like you don't belong in this world. You know what I mean? So keep continuing to spread the love, and slowly but surely things are going to catch on for you. Whatever it is that you want to accomplish, you will. Okay. That is what I have for you, my dear. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. I appreciate it. Until next time, stay real, stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group three. Those of you that chose Amber. This is a fossil. Okay, a fossilized dragonfly, I think it is. So let's get you your vibe first. Okay, let's do this one. All right, Spirit, how do they view my group three? The person on their mind or people in general? Spirit, how does this person view my group? Oh, right away. The Harvest. You know what? I did a reading last time about pick a card on what you need to know at this time. You might want to go check it out because we pulled this card. Number 25 could be significant. There might be a message over there for you. All right. So with the Harvest, how? And I kind of thought dinosaur and fossils, they could see you as someone mature, wiser. You've dealt through some shit. You've been through some shit. You've dealt with things. How do they view my group 1? What's their impression? Pleasure. You find joy in life. Number 31 could be significant. Somebody's age, 25, 31. You might want to look up angel number meanings, honey. Yeah, yes. Okay, so group 3. They find you as someone that's very wise, very knowledgeable. Good head on your shoulders, but there is a little bit of insecurity or a little bit of being focused too much on the good things in life. It's not bad. It's just that maybe you focus a lot. You care a lot about your physical appearance, keeping up with the latest fashions, the latest trends. Death, that you're always you're always reinventing yourself, changing up your physical appearance. This could be changing your wardrobe, it's like some of you, if you're older in age, they could see you as someone that you're trying to hold on to your youth in a way, hold on to your beautiness, your handsomeness. Okay, what's the energy of towards you once they get to know you, group 3? What do people think of you once they get to know you? The Ace of Wands, that you're someone that's very passionate, very fiery, very fun, very lively. Okay. The Emperor, you're a boss. Maybe you are a boss, a leader. I'm going to put it there since it came out. So yes, I feel like maybe some of you are, you're experienced, group 3. Okay. You've got some experience to you. All right. Now, what do they admire about you? Page of Pentacles, that you always want to know more. You're always improving your skills. You're always, you're trying to learn. You're forever learning. You're forever reinventing yourself. Okay. What is a misunderstanding here or some misconception about you? Group 3, what is a misconception about you? Page of Cups. Okay. Hold on. Let me get these out of the way. Let's put you up here. So they think that maybe that you're a little bit immature. Or maybe this could equate to, because I'm looking at his little pants. So some of you, maybe you dress younger than your age. And I'm not coming for you with love. I'm telling you, I'll keep it real around here. Know what I mean? So there's something about you holding on to your youth. This could be you dressing, doing your makeup, for example, or just behaving in a way, expressing yourself like someone that is younger than your actual age. All right. Now, what is something that they envy about you? Spirit, what do they envy about my group number 3? The 8 of Cups. How quickly you walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. All right. That you're always on the quest for finding things that make you happy. All right. And what is your vibe overall? Actually, hold on. Let me try to fit these as much as possible. 3 tarot readings later, and here she's barely figuring it out. Good Lord. Okay. All right. Actually, the next thing is what do they think but not tell you to your face? Yeah, this one threw me off because it's a double. One, two, three, four, five. Position 6 is about, yeah. What do they not say to your face? Spirit, what do they not say to my group number three's face? That's too many, Spirit. Nuh-uh. We ain't doing all that. Give me one card, please. Spirit's like, here, too. God, Lord. Okay. So 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles reversed. So they envy your financial status, your well-being, your family legacy, that you overcame some type of sadness, some type of loss, or that you're on the come up, like financially. For some of you, this could be like a rags to riches type of thing where people could envy that. I remember group number 3 back in the day from childhood, because this could be someone, maybe you're asking about someone from your childhood, or this could be people in your childhood or that remember you from your younger years. They envy that you're someone that is of status. Maybe you've got your own house, you've got something solid, stable going on for you, and you overcame some type of adversity. All right, and that's what they're not telling you to your face. But I get like it's a little bit of envy, or a little bit of jealousy. How you don't lose your spark, you don't lose your youth, your essence. What's your overall social energy? Spirit, what is my group 3's social energy? Page of Swords. There's so much racket going on. Hold on. King of Cups. Back of the deck, Justice in the reverse. Ace of Pentacles reverse. All right. So you know intuitively when something is a loss. When people, places, situations are any type of loss, you detract. You're someone that likes to know everything. You ask a lot of questions. Some of you might be a little bit on the gossipy side. That's okay, no judgment. But it's like you have to know. You have to know the latest thing, the latest and the greatest. All right. Let's see what is the way that you are perceived. All right, Spirit. For my group 1, how are they being perceived here with Death? What is the first impression my group 1? My group 3 gives off. Who are they, or how does this person classify my group? My group 3. Knight, Keeper of Honor, Armor, Battle, Loyalty. All right. They see you as someone that you have a defensive shield. You fight for who and what you believe in. You've undergone massive change, massive transformation. You fought to get to where you are. Again, I'm getting some of you have a rags to riches story, or you were in a very difficult place and you have overcome it. All right. Tell me more about group 1's character. Who are they in the eyes of people that they know? Spirit. What do they think of my group number 3? The Achiever. Look at you, group 3. You're vibing. You excel at everything. You're good at what you do. All right. They see you as someone very successful. Some of you could be a workaholic. All right. Maybe you're a little bit competitive. You always want to come in first, or you always come in first. There could be something about you getting stressed out. Especially if you get stressed out, you abandon that. You're like, nope, not today, Satan. All right. What do they think of my group 3s once they get to know them? Okay. With the Emperor and the Ace of Wands, that's pretty easy. You stand on business. You're fun. You're lively. Aries energy coming through. The Eight of Pentacles, that you're very dedicated, very, very much skilled at what you do, that you're on your way to achieving success if you haven't already. You're very, very all about the grind. Some of you, you're giving me Capricorn vibes, even though we don't have that, but I don't know. It feels very Cappy. All right. Now, what qualities do they admire in my group 3. Tell me about the Page of Pentacles. What qualities do they admire in group 3? The King of Pentacles reversed. And the Wheel of Fortune. The Ace of Pentacles. Okay, that you have had a hand in your destiny to make success. Page of Wands reversed. Yeah, they think that they admire how you became. How do you want this to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? Sideways. How do you want it to fall? Upright. All right, that makes more sense. You went from the Page of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. All right, so you are someone that is standing on business. You are successful. And they really admire how the dedication, the knowledge that you've put behind achieving success. Some of you could have your own business. You're standing on business. I get like you could be a business owner, or maybe you're considering it. But yeah, you could be very good with money, or finances are your thing. I was saying there's no Capricorn energy, but hello, the Page and the King of Pentacles. All right, so earth sign energy coming through. Now, a misunderstanding or misconception or something that they talk shit about. I didn't want to put it out there, but yes, what they criticize you for is this Page of Cups. It could be the way that you dress. You might dress differently. Or something about acting younger than your age. Tell me about the Page of Cups. What is it that is misunderstood or a misconception of my group number 3? For some of you, it's your boobs. Sorry, had to say it. All right. 5 of Swords. Okay. So yeah, they also think that you're confrontational, that you like to argue. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, with the Page of Cups, that you're always out there. Maybe they think that you're gossipy. Because pages are communication, okay? If you get emotional or overly emotional, and I don't know, I was looking at this little Page's shirt or blouse or whatever he's wearing, and I got like pulled to the pockets. It looks like it doesn't have pockets, but it looked like boobs from where I'm looking over here. So, well, they criticize, or they think that you dress for younger than your age, that you like to argue, that you like to bring conflict or drama. That it's some of the stuff that you say is mean-spirited in nature. 4 of Cups, especially if you're bored, you like to stir the pot. You could be a little bit impulsive or reckless with your words. Now, I'm not saying that that's who you are. That's what people misunderstand about you. It is a misconception, or it is what people talk shit about, if you will. Okay. Now, oh my goodness. What do they envy about you? Well, they envy that, again, you walk away from whatever doesn't satisfy you. You're like, you could have the love them and leave them mentality. Tell me about the 8 of Cups. Why do they envy? Okay. No, that's too many, Spirit. That's too many. Give me one card. What is something that they envy about my group number 3? The 9 of Cups. That you're always looking for what is the best thing out there. That you're out there looking for your dreams, your goals, your wishes, and you get it. That you have good luck, good fortune. All right. Now, what they don't tell you to your face, they admire the work that you've put in, your status. All right. Tell me about the 10 of Pentacles with the 5 of Pentacles reversed. What do they not tell my group 3s to their face? The Magician. All right. That how on earth did you manifest this abundance? How did you do it? Did you use witchcraft? Like they're wondering. How did you get lucky? Some of you could have married into money. 3 of Wands reversed. Judgment. Yeah, there's something about a marriage or commitment. The only reason you have money is because you married someone with status, or you married someone that was making something of themselves. That you are always looking for where the grass is greener. And there's nothing wrong with that, you guys, you know. So it's like there's nothing wrong with wanting more. However, the grass is not greener on the other side. It's where you water it that matters, right? And that's what these people are not understanding. For some of you, it's like people want to know, how did you do it? Like, what sorcery did group 3 use to come into this amount of status, right? And if you're someone that doesn't have this financial status yet, you're on your way to get there, because you are someone that's very hardworking, very dedicated. This could be something that they'll see you like in the future, you know? All right, so here with the Page of Swords, with your essence overall, you're someone that is very inquisitive. You're always doing your research. You're always finding out information about others. Tell me about, what did I say others? About people, places, and things, right? Page of Swords. You have curiosity. What is group number 3's social Wheel of Fortune? You're always out there looking for the next big thing. How to make good fortune, how to turn your luck around, how to, maybe you practice manifestation, law of abundance type of thing. What is your social energy? The Two of Pentacles in the reverse, because you focus on one thing at a time. That's your secret. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, you don't stay dwelling on things that don't work out for you. You're not crying over spilt milk. You're someone that says, I got 2 good cups. Let's keep it pushing. Okay. I like it. Yeah, you can be ruthless sometimes. King of Swords in reverse. 10 of Cups in reverse. 9 of Swords in reverse. It's like you've been carrying like a family wound or something tied to your past. This could be like childhood stuff that you've overcome. People it's easy for people to jump to conclusions. Oh, group number 3 has it made, you know, oh, look at them. But they never see the backstory, right? I don't know what you went through, group 3. We're not going to touch that topic. Maybe in the future, I'll do something like shadowy like that. But it seems that you've broken through some childhood patterns or some childhood, for example, poverty. That's something that you're breaking free from, or you have broken through. Because time isn't linear, you guys, okay? So if this, you know, I don't have money, I don't have status, well, you will, honey, okay? People are going to talk shit about you in the future, so get happy, okay? So anyways, so that is how you are being perceived, my group 3s. Let's see what other bullshit they're talking about. Let's see what their gums are flapping about, okay? Spirit, I tell you, these bitches... Let's get you a little bit more. A little bit more. What's the TEs? Exactly. I heard the neighbor out there, honey. All right, Spirit. What do people say about my group 3s? What is the shit that they're talking? What's the gossip around group 3? Spirit. For group 3, what is it that people are saying about them? What are they saying? Plastic smiles. Bounce back. Telling you, this group is resilient, yo. All right, so people think that perhaps you're fake nice. All right, that you're determined and that you're quick. You know, nothing can keep you down type of energy. Energy vampires, all right. Status upgrade. What are they saying? And one more. Closure. All right, so they're saying that you put on a smile even when things get difficult. You're someone that bounces back. You're not allowing your energy to be sucked in or sucked out by any people that are draining you. You leave connections that drain you. Perhaps you've dealt connections that have drained you and you left that. Because we did get the 8 of Cups in your reading. So you are quick to abandon a situation. Nothing is going to keep you down. And even if you're having a shitty day and even if you're feeling like crap, you show up, you do the work, and you put on a smile, even if it's fake. And even if you can tell people know it's fake, you don't give a shit. You're working on your new achievements, okay? Status upgrade. You're always looking for the next level. You're always looking to improve. And you're going to keep doing that. It's like, once I achieve that, I'm closing the door. It's like maybe before you cared about what people thought and that was draining you physically, but it's like now you're at this place in life where you don't give a shit. You're finally free. And that's how you elevate. And you'll continue to elevate. Group number 3. I love it. Okay. Let's get you some advice. Spirit, what advice do you have for my group 3? What advice do you have for group 3? It says, close your curtains, close your eyes, sleep. All right. So get plenty of rest, group 3. Get rest. Maybe that's your secret for your beauty or your handsomeness. I'm not okay. Even like if you feel like you're not okay, get you some rest, get you some sleep, get you a puppy or a cat. Do not take it personally. Don't take any of these bitches personally if they say something or do something. Yeah, don't take it personal. I deserve abundance. Yeah, you are the master manifestors, group 3. You're like, I deserve it. Okay, I deserve it. And if it bothers you, fuck you. Okay, bye. All right, don't be fooled by appearance. My soul is resplendent. All right. This ties to this message with the dolls. Some of you care a lot about your physical appearance. You're being advised or you're being reminded by Spirit, group 3. There's no planet B. Take care of yourself now. It's not about the package. It's about what's inside the package, right? When you buy something, when as a person, what we look like on the outside doesn't matter. So however you're feeling about your physical appearance, that maybe you have to do the latest, the latest things to your skin, your face, your hair, your wardrobe. If you have something else going on where you're not feeling okay, no matter what you do to your vessel on the outside is not going to fix what's going on the inside. So just a little advice from Spirit, okay? All right, my group number 3s, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your time, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. If this reading resonated for you, please like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the things. And yeah, I'll see you at the next one. Take it easy. Stay real. Stay blessed. Bye. Hi, group 4. For those of you that chose flow, let's pull your oracle cards. Some of you, I was thinking of Aquarius because the waterfall. Maybe you have that in your chart somewhere, or maybe you resonate as a water sign. But let's pull your oracle first before we get into your tarot. All right, Spirit. For my group number 4, what is the first impression that others get from them or the person that they came to this reading for? For my group number 4, we've got stage fright. Big eyeball. Maybe your eyes really stand out, your hair. You could be someone that's shy. What is the first impression others get from my group number 4? Number 28 could be relevant. They could think that you're hiding. Group number 4, that you're in hiding. The volunteer. Volunteers at charity events, kind and compassionate soul. Kind and compassionate soul, generous with money, time, cares for humanity. Someone wants to help. All right, so they see you as someone that generous. You like to help others. You could be a volunteer somewhere. All right, let's put this down here. We don't want to make the same mistake from earlier. I almost pulled another card from this deck, but no, we're not gonna. All right, let's get your tarot. All right, Spirit, when it comes to my group number 4, what is the first impression that they give off. You're someone, maybe you really like animals, dogs. You could volunteer at shelters, help less fortunate individuals. You care about the planet. Right, Spirit. What impression does my group number 4 give off? This one. Yeah, you're shy, aren't you? 10 of Cups in the reverse. How do you want it to fall? In the reverse. Okay. 10 of Cups reverse. Okay, so the impression you give off is someone that is not fully satisfied with family life, with life overall. Or there's something about maybe helping those that have families in need. We'll see. All right, because I don't feel that this is a part of who you are or the impression that you give. Let's see. What's the energy after these people get to know you? Or after someone gets to know you? What impression or what's the energy after they get to know you? The 7 of Wands in the reverse. All right, that you're pretty open is what I'm getting. Maybe initially you might be shy and reserved, but once someone gets to know you, you're more open, more accepting of others. Right? Okay, what's something that they admire about you, group 4? What is something that they admire about my group 4? The Knight of Coins in the reverse. That you take your time. That you're very meticulous when it comes to checking things out. Okay. What is a misconception or what is something that people talk shit about? What is it? The 6 of Cups. That you're stuck in the past or that you're too innocent, perhaps, or something connected to childhood and innocence. Hold on. Let me finish pulling the rest of your cards. This is getting interesting. All right. What do people envy? What do they envy about my group 4s? The 4 of Wands in the reverse. Okay. What do they not tell my group number 4 to their face? The 5 of Swords in the reverse. And what is group 4's social vibe? What's their social energy? The 8 of Coins reversed. You got a lot of reversals in your reading. Group 4, 7 of Cups reversed. Knight of Wands reversed. All right, so they could see you as someone that is not satisfied with the way things are, maybe in a home or a living situation. A little bit of dissatisfaction, a little bit of you're kind of shy on the shy side. You don't open up easily, but once people get to know you, you are more open. You take forever to make up your mind. And there's something about you talking too much about the past or reliving past successes or something like that. Hold on. What is the first impression that my group number 4 gives off? Gang. Brotherhood of shadows, underworld, transactions, violence, criminality. Maybe some of you give off that vibe that you are, okay, freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare and justice. All right, you hate injustices. Brotherhood of shadows, transactions, violence, criminality. Maybe some of you, this is what you do. You help people that are victims of violence or victims of like human, trafficking, that type of thing. Because I'm not getting anything negative, really. But there's something about your innocence or maybe you work with those that are innocent, like children or like defenseless individuals or people that are at risk in one way or another, right? Maybe you're in social services or something like that. I want to pull another character oracle. Spirit, clarify gang with the 10 of Cups reversed. What's the first impression? Gambler. Okay. Addiction, debt. Yeah, I feel that this is what you do. You're seen as what you do for a living, group 4. And if you don't resonate with this of helping people overcome their shadows, right? Their backgrounds, their who they are, then you might want to pick another pile. Or yeah, or another reading, right? If this isn't resonating. But yeah. So you're seen as someone that cares about others, especially those with difficult backgrounds. You've looked death in the eye, literally, or you've seen some shit, group 4. Maybe you in your history, because 6 of Cups is giving like childhood. So if you maybe resonated as coming from a rough background, a broken family, or maybe there was this stuff going on in your family or your childhood, they see you as someone that you're overcoming that, right? Now, with the 7 of Wands in the reversed, what's the impression or what do they think? What's the energy after they get to know my group 4? Oh, wait, I didn't pull. No, I did. Let's keep going. All right. Tell me about the 7 of Wands reversed. How do they view my group number 4? Yeah, I'm getting like y'all changed group 4. You in your childhood, you could have done some wild stuff or you hung around with the wrong crowd or something like that. And that's not who you are now. We've got the Fool. Yeah, you went in a different direction. So they see you as someone that is stepping into a new role, right? You're not guarded. You're ready to open up. It's like initially when people meet you, they might see you as someone that's very reserved. But once you get to know somebody, you open up. Yeah, there's something about you lacking confidence, right? Perhaps in yourself or perhaps in the situation, and it makes you uneasy. Change is difficult. It can be. Tell me about the 7 of Wands reversed with the Fool. What's the energy once they get to know my group 4? The Sun, how do you want it to fall? Upright or upside? Upright. Yeah. See, I should have left him upright. So the Sun. So they see you as someone very vibrant, more confident. Once they get to know you, I think once you feel comfortable with someone, that's when you really open up and that's when you really shine. Otherwise, like if you don't know someone, you could be kind of closed off. That's normal, right? I mean, hello. Now, qualities that they admire in you is that you tend to take your time. You double check, triple check everything. What do they admire about my group 4? Why the Knight of Pentacles in the reversed? 3 of Swords. Okay. So they admire that you overcame heartache. It took you a minute, but you did it. Yeah, you overcame your sadness. There was some type of loss or some type of maybe with a relationship or something, a new beginning in your life. You didn't let it bring you down or you didn't stay all the way down. Tell me about the Knight of Coins in reverse with the 3 of Swords. You overcame heartache, right? What do they admire about my group 4? 9 of Swords. Yeah, that you overcame this sadness, this anxiety. Some of you might struggle with anxiety or depression and you work through it. And that's admirable of you, right? A misconception about you or something that people tend to talk shit about or say is that maybe you're too gullible, 6 of Cups, that you're too childlike or too innocent or yeah, tell me about the 6 of Cups. What's the misconception here? The 8 of Swords, that you're closed off and stuck in the past, that you're closed off and you're too childish or too innocent. 10 of Swords. Two of Coins, the Hangman, that you feel like you're kind of stuck in life, that you're kind of in this analysis paralysis mode because you're focused on something or someone from the past. All right, so I'm getting the people that get to know you admire that you have overcome heartache and setback and sadness. The people that don't know you or that haven't been in touch with you think that you're still stuck in the past, thinking about a situation that perhaps didn't work out for you, or that perhaps you are someone that is closed off because of something you did in the past. This could be like for some of you, I mean, I don't know if in jail or in prison, there's like, you can watch YouTube videos. I don't know. But if you can, maybe you're in jail right now, hon. You know what I mean? But if you're not, I mean, that's only going to be for 0.0001% of you. Okay. So, because I'm getting like a rough background, rough history. And now I'm overcoming that past. I'm no longer that person from the past. Now, if you don't resonate as that, you're helping people that are transitioning back into the community, or, you know, after being like in a halfway house type of setting, you're the person that offers support, or you are someone that they look for guidance or something along those lines. Okay. I know that's really specific, but that's what I'm getting. Okay. Oh, Spirit, clarify. What is the misconception here with the Six of Cups and the Eight of Swords? Telling you, I knew this group 4 was interesting. All right, Strength in the reverse. All right. They think that perhaps you're afraid, that you're not as confident. Okay, that's a misconception. This is the what's not true and the stuff that people talk shit about because they don't know. All right. Now, what they envy in you here is the Four of Wands in the reverse. Now, do we want that upright or no? Sideways. I think it's going to... Oh, sideways again. Reverse. It came out how it came out, you guys. Reversed. So they envy that you don't tie yourself or commit yourself to anything or anyone. All right. Why the Four of Wands reversed? What do they admire about my group? All right. We got Death. They admire that you were able to leave a marriage, a commitment, a situation, a partnership, anything with another person because you were not happy. Knight of Cups. It could be tied to a connection. Magician. All right. They envy that you were able to leave a situation behind. Detach. That you have reinvented yourself to attain success. All right. Tell me about the Four of Wands reverse with Death. Ten of Swords. All right. That this, whatever happened, didn't keep you down. Ace of Cups, that you're starting again or you're starting over. Okay. All right. Group 4, if you have experienced loss and you're reinventing yourself or starting over, that's what people envy. That nothing could keep you down. That you still have love in you. That you still... One of these groups got something similar. Not entirely. This is actually way different. But I mean, like going through something difficult and still having love for others. And not letting this keep you down. Okay. So yeah, they admire your bounce back ability. All right, or that's what they envy. All right. What do they not say to your face? Tell me about the Five of Swords reversed. You actually have people that want to fix a situation with you. If there have been tensions or conflicts, they don't tell you that they want to come out of conflict with you. That they want to apologize. Someone wants to apologize. There could have been, maybe some of you came to this for a love reading, or someone that you were romantically involved with. If that's the case, this makes a lot of sense, right? Where the person that you're inquiring about thinks that you're still stuck on them, you're still dwelling, you're not able to move on. But your inner circle knows better. You are over this. Now, the person in question, or people, what they don't tell you to your face is that they don't want any conflict with you. They want to have a good time with you. They want to take you out. They want to go out. They want to hang out. Okay. And they want some sort of a new beginning with you. All right. Tell me about the Five of Swords reversed with the Knight of Cups. What do they not tell my group for? Temperance. Yeah, for some of you, this is about healing a situation with you, making amends, bridging the gap. Here with the Temperance. Yeah. Conflict resolution, Sagittarius energy. 10 of Coins, building something solid, something stable with you. Your overall social energy here, we've got the 8 of Coins in the reverse. All right, how do you want it to show up? Upright, okay. So yeah, you're someone dedicated. You show up, you pay attention to details. You're always on your task. What's the social energy of my group number 4? You try. You're like, if you talk to me, I'll talk to you. But if you don't talk to me, I'm going to be over here doing my own thing. Thank you. Yes, I'm doing my job. 4 of Swords in the reversed. You're someone that's a little bit on the impatient side. You want to see things happen now. Page of Cups reversed. You can be a little bit immature sometimes, group 4, respectfully. Okay. You're someone that feels your feelings a little bit too much, or you go into your feelings a little bit too much. And when your feelings get hurt, you tend to withdraw. All right. It's like, don't take it personal. Okay. What is the social energy for my group number 4? The 8 of Cups in the reverse. How do you want this to fall? In the reverse? Kind of, sort of. How? Sideways. Yeah. For some of you, it's 50-50, guys. Some of you are leaving situations behind. Others of you are walking towards the same situation. Put yourself where you fit, honey. Okay. So the vibe that you give off is that if something is unpleasant, or if you're made to wait, or you're getting restless or impatient, you're quick to walk out. But the minute that someone gives you a half-assed apology, or, does something, a gesture, you're right back where you started. All right. So be careful. For some of you, I feel that this is connected to a person that you're romantically interested in, where this person has, been in and out, or has been inconsistent to a degree. Okay. Now, for those of you that don't resonate with the love reading, this can indicate that you can have a habit of internalizing your feelings, or overthinking the what do you call it? The meaning behind somebody's words, the emotion behind somebody's words. Like, were they mad? Are they okay? And you're trying to figure that out from a text message. You know what I mean? It doesn't work like that, honey. Like, you tend to ruminate a little bit too much. Why am I getting on that from that? Just because of this girl. Okay. Yeah, you go back and reread text messages or something like that. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to leave it there, you guys. So that is what I have for you. Let's pull some oracle cards and see what's the what do you call it? What's a gossip? What shit are they talking about you behind your back that you don't know of? This was quite a doozy. All right, Spirit. What's the gossip for my group number 4? Spirit. What's the gossip around group 4? What are these people saying, or what is this person saying? I feel it's a person for a lot of you. What is a gossip, or what is being said about my group number 4's? Rebound. I'm telling you, it is about loving, isn't it? All right. That you're looking for temporary comfort. You're avoiding loneliness. Unbreakable. They do see that you have the strength, okay? That you have that unbreakable attitude, but that you're connecting to other people to not feel lonely. Hidden agenda here with secret intentions. Manipulation hidden as kindness. Too helpful to trust. What is being said about my group 4? Let it go. All right. So group 4, they think that perhaps, spilled tea, perhaps someone is thinking that you are dating people, or that you're trying to fix your loneliness by connecting to others as a show of inner strength, but that you have hidden agenda here, right? That you are disguising your true feelings. And here with let it go and grudges, releasing grudges, emotional freedom, forgiving yourself and others, free your heart. They think that you are releasing them, okay? Now I do want to see what hidden agenda is about. Why hidden agenda? Page of Swords in the reverse. They think that you're still spying or stalking, or that you're looking up information about them. Here, the little boy's painting the statue that you are appearing. It kind of matches the hidden agenda. You're appearing one way and doing something else, right? Like you're saying that, no, I'm releasing it. I'm letting it go. But this could be like to get a reaction out of the person, right? Whatever your motive is, that's what they're seeing, or that's what they're saying. Especially for those of you with regards to connection, it's like, oh, group 4 is not over me. They're lying. All right. That's not going to be for all of you. Let's see what your advice is. Spirit. What's the advice for my group number 4? What advice do you have for them? What's the advice? We've got relieve the pressure. I deserve abundance. I'm not okay. Some of you maybe this is group 3's message, and I shuffled. Okay. One more. You are here. All right. Some of you might feel that you're not being seen, or that people dismiss you. You're being advised to go back to basics. Who are you? Why are you this way? Relieve the pressure. You have nobody to impress but yourself. Group number 4, be yourself authentically. You deserve abundance. And if you're not okay, say so. Not a mean. Be open. All right, that is what I have for you, my beautiful handsome group number 4s. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I appreciate you. And if this reading resonated for you, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Do all the things. I appreciate it. And I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Stay real. Stay blessed. Bye.